your faces. Yes? Can you have your videos on? May I request Tejas, Nehayar, Sahiti, Arman, Dakshi, Ashwi, Pravalika, and Aruna? Would you switch on your videos, please? Thank you. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi, Ashwi. Well, it's always wonderful to see your faces and talk rather than just the screen. Don't you all agree with me? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, firstly, before I thank Vinaya for getting me introduced to this vibrant gang who's been creating, so many trends at Chinmaya International, from whatever I heard from Vinaya, I really think at your age, if you're going to be working for causes like this and supporting causes like this, it's definitely a welcome change to the generation for now. So I want to really applaud all of you out here, especially the board, Vinya, Spurti, Anshika, and Shrishti. You guys are doing a fabulous job. I'm so proud of you because you're going to be there tomorrow. Saying that, Arman just wants to clap only with graphics. He doesn't want to do it live. Okay. So before we start off, I'm going to have a small activity for all of us. Yes? Now, all of you need to be interactive, okay? Either you say yes or show me your thumbs up so I will know that you're with me, okay? Yes. I'm going to give you action for a corresponding number. It starts with 1, okay? When I say 1, you got to do a punch. What do you do when I say 1? You got to punch. When I say 2, you got to knock. What do you say when I say 2? You got to knock. Yes. When I say 3, you say yay. When I say 3, you say yay.
Okay.
Yes. And when I say 4, you click your fingers. Yes. So 1. And what was 2? Let's see who was the most observant student today. Yes, 2. And 3. Yay. 4. 4. Yes. Okay. Now I'm going to join it all together, give you 3 sequences. And let's see if all of you are with me, okay? So now we start with 2, 1, 2. Good. Good. Not bad. Second sequence, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Okay, now let's just give this one final try. Vinya, you're not doing it all. You gotta
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
The rest, you gotta match up the energy. Okay, let's do it again. The final time. Okay, now the sequence is 1, 4, 2. Shivan's just like, God help me. Okay, 1, 4, 2. Come on, 1, 4, 2. Good.
Yeah, Dakshi got it right. I was doing yay.
Well done, guys. Well, we all know what the topic for the day is, right? It's don't worry and be happy. Now, is it possible to be so in life? You could write your answers in the chat window if you're feeling shy, or I would love you to unmute yourself and answer, because I don't really want to give you lectures at this moment, but I want to have a good, healthy, happy discussion with you. Yes? So please feel free to respond, because that's the only way the discussion happens. If not, it's a monologue. If it's just me gonna talk, then, I get very bored easily. So I don't want that to happen. Okay? Do you think it's possible to not worry and be happy all the time in life? If it is a yes, show me a thumbs up. If it's a no, show me a thumbs down. Okay? Okay. How many thumbs down? Okay, says thumbs up. And what about Sahiti, Aruna, Neha? At least, reply on the chat window so I get to hear your responses. Arman, Ananya, Pat, Tejasvi, not really. Yeah. Yeah. Um, you know what? Life is very subjective. When I say it is subjective, it means it can be very, very happy for some. It can be really, really tough for a few. Now, how do we base this? On what scale do we base this? To a few, success could mean fame. To a few, success could mean money. To a few, success would mean beauty. To a few, success would mean just travel. So it depends how you measure your life with. Now, I have a question to ask all of you. Starting with Vinny, I'm going to just call out names because all of you seem to be really quiet. I'm just going to call out names so that I make sure that all of you are alert and also I get answers. Okay? I'm going to call out names. I want to know um, what is your ambition in life? Okay?
My ambition?
Yeah, Vinya.
To make a difference in the world, to just do something and make a positive change, no matter how big or small. Maybe by law or advocacy or something, but like that's just my main ambition, to do something positive.
Good. Okay, Sanat, what is your ambition in life?
Yeah, ma'am. Like basically, like I just wanna, tell I have a lot of stories to tell, which I think have something to be learned from life. And if there's, I just want to tell the story through any medium I can, by books, films, or anything. I just want to tell the story and hope that people are able to, capture the learning and at the same time be entertained by the story.
Nice, interesting. What about you,
Thank you,
Ashvi?
ma'am.
What's your ambition?
Um, it's well, I don't have a specific one, but I just want to, I think, repay my parents and family for all they have done for me till now, and I want to make a place in the world for myself, and I want to do something which is beneficial for me and for the society as a whole too.
Okay, that's good.
So.
Dakshi, would you want to answer?
Uh, yeah, I wanna become a doctor. A doctor.
No, that's good. In service of people. Okay, Anshika.
uh, I wanna get into business because I believe that people need the platform to express their creativity and their ideas. I wanna make that change in the world, like, to
Okay,
express.
that's good. Thank you. Spurti?
Um, I don't know. I want to leave a mark on the world. Hopefully a good one, but I want to leave a mark on the world.
That's nice. Okay, how about Aruna? Would you want to write it on the chat box? Sanat is a writer, is it? Wow. He's already on it. I'm very proud of you, Sanat. I'm looking forward to read one of your books or watch one of your movies in future.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Aruna, would you want to answer on the chat box or Ananya? Any Aditya, Parth? Any one of you? Neha? Okay, so this question remains open. So, if you want to respond, you could. Well, to all of us who heard the responses, did you realize what was the underlying factor with all? Okay, Ananya says she wants to get into genetics engineering. Wow, that's a completely out of the tool subject. Now, if you had observed there was something in common, a thread which was running with all of our responses. Was any of you able to recognize that?
We want to do things that make us happy.
Want to do things which make us happy? Yes. Anything else?
That we're all looking forward to something happening in the future.
Okay. Yes.
Play our part in changing the world somehow.
But exactly. Now, from all your responses, all of you wanted to bring a change in your own way. One wanted to be into genetics, one wanted to be a writer, one just wanted to be of any kind of service to the world. But all of us just want to be of a purpose in this world. Yes? Now, about an answer to all of your questions. To leave a mark in this world. Trust me, all of you have already left a mark in this world the day you were born. Because you're here, alive and kicking. Haven't you already made a mark? Now, imagine I give you all a nice A4 size sheet of paper, a white paper, to all of you. And then I ask you to draw your favorite, um, it could be figurines or it could be painting, but just anything artistic, whatever you like. And I give you all the colors. And what you do, you with great enthusiasm, you pick out all the best colors, you use the nicest shades possible to make it look really nice, and then you use all your best creative artistic skills to make sure that your um, final output looks really nice. Yes? And then what you do is you gift it to your friend. You gift it to your friend. And this friend who gets it from you looks at this painting. The painting, what you had put so much hard work in, they just look at your painting and they say, oh gosh, what is this? What kind of lines are these? What, colors have you used? I don't like it at all. How would you feel? How would you feel, Shivansh? Shivansh seems very happy today.
No, because something of this sort has actually happened with me. So my
Okay,
friend
let's
and I, we wanted to do this, that we'll draw ourselves 20 years from now. And
okay.
so we both of us did it, and after we finished it, both of us looked at it and said, this can't be us in 20 years, because the way we draw is very bad. Like, our levels of creativity are much higher than what I drew on that paper, and everyone was so disappointed after seeing that. They, like, I don't know, it was very funny to me that uh, that I can have a thought but not be able to express it in a way that everyone understands.
Shivansh, but though the whole intention behind doing it was great, but yet 20 years was kind of really really proactive. We could have just tried for 5 years, and then we could have done it over the 5 years. 20 years is like two generations apart, and your creativity gets stalled right there. Now, getting back to this story. Now, how would you feel when you gift it to someone and they have really negative comments to give for this hard work, the piece of artistic, loved creation what you've made? How would you feel? Sanath, how would you feel?
Honestly, if I say so, I would feel not more than sad. I would feel actually a little bit enraged because um, it was like I've gone through, I've given time, I've given, a lot of my care and attention towards the thing. And also, obviously, because I made it, and if I feel it's good, obviously, I should have the mindset that other person should like it. But since it's not going, like, since he doesn't like it, obviously, I'll be a little enraged. Be like, how
That's
can
right.
you
Yeah.
say like that? Yeah.
Anybody would be enraged. Yeah. Shrishti, how
A
would you
bit
feel?
demotivated. Like
Demotivated.
I've put in so much into it, and like
Yeah.
the response is that I wanted is not there. So I would feel a bit demotivated.
You expect something when you do it, and you thought this
Yeah.
person is going to be really happy, and then you give it to them,
Like
and
if I'm showing it to someone, so I'm expecting some good response, and then I get something that I don't expect. So it demotivates me a bit.
hmm.
Yeah.
Spurti, how would you feel?
I would feel hurt, I guess, firstly.
Mm-hmm.
Really hurt. Um, and just discouraged.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's absolute honest answer is what I heard now.
If ma'am, if I may add one more thing, like of course, like I'm giving it to the person, and I will have high expectations sometime. In my case, I would be like,
You would
he's
want
going
them
to
to
love
do
it.
aha about the painting, is it?
Not no, I'm like, if I give it, then I'm like, oh, he's going to love it, pakka, like totally, he's gonna call it a masterpiece, and I have that high expectation. But then when you give it, and he doesn't like it, all of a sudden it just like your
Drop.
hope and expectation just it it
It
it
does.
just plumps on the floor. So yeah, you feel like hurt and demotivated, and like what they said previously. But
Yeah.
this was what you feel.
Thank you. Thanks for sharing. Well, everyone, now come to me closer. This is secret. Come to me closer. Now, this is how God feels right now. We are all perfect paintings. And we all have different lines, different colors, but we are all made with so much love. And when our figurine is created, the artistic impression is already set. And when we look at this figurine and say, this is not good, that is not good, my parents could have been better, I could have been a little bit more thinner, my skin could have been a little more fair, life seems a little unfair. We all do that. Yes, I do that. How many of us do that? All of us do that. Trust me, this is how God feels right now. Hi, it's good to see you. So, this is how God feels right now. So, can we take this as a reminder from today that we are going to cherish ourselves and be the painting what God actually meant us to be? Yes? Can we all do that? Give me a both thumbs up if it's a yes. I don't know why everybody looks sad right now. I want to see happy smiles, happy faces. And Sanat, did you have that boom moment? I saw that nice action.
Yeah,
What?
like mind blown.
Good. But this is the truth. There is no secret to there are a few people, I'm sure in your school you would have noticed, in your classroom specifically, you sit in your classroom, when a few people enter in the class, you would just, everybody, all of you would just, look around, you'll be like, wow, how many of us have done that? And the same way, when a few people enter the classroom, you would just diligently, knowingly or unknowingly, you would just turn to the side because you wouldn't want to face them. How many of you have faced that? Yeah, it's all a matter of repulsion and attraction. Each of us, each of us as a human being, we have a few set innate characteristics in us, which kind of attracts us to the people, a few, and which kind of repulses us with a few. Now, which is it good or bad? We are nobody to judge. But it is perfectly all right to go with the flow and stick with the people who make you feel strongest, happiest, and safest. At certain times, I know all of us do feel a little out of place. Yes, we feel a little lost. I was, when I was your age, there was this Maggie was, one of the top big companies that time, and they were conducting quiz competitions in every school to get a brand marketing done. And they also gave everybody free Maggie packets, which was such a rage those times. We were like, wow, Maggie, all of us will go nuts over one packet of Maggie. And when they had conducted this quiz, they had some 10 questions, and if somebody from the audience could answer the 10 questions, we receive a mega bumper prize, which means a full big box full of Maggie. And coincidentally, all the questions which was asked by the quiz master, I knew all the answers, but I did not have the guts to stand up and answer. Because one, I thought I may go wrong somewhere. Two, I was shy. Three, I was embarrassed. I was thinking, what will people think about me? Now, if I get up and what if I say the wrong thing, if I do not pronounce it right, and people around me are going to judge me, and probably, I may be not feeling good, though I knew the answers. Has it happened to any of you? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Parth. Yeah, it has happened with all of us. And you know what I feel right now after some 20 odd years of growing up and, still regretting over that, decision, what I made and lost a big box of Maggie is the biggest regret being I did not listen to me, but I listened to everybody else around when this whole incident was happening. Excuse me. So that was one of my biggest life lessons. At this age, it's very easy for us to listen to the outside voices, but not to us. But the most important, the most suggestive, the most spiritual, the most powerful voice out of this whole world is only yours. Do you know that? Would you all believe me if I say your DNA will not match anybody else's DNA in the whole wide world? Your hair texture, the way you smile, the way your eyes gleam. Now, this is a concoction made by God. And you are limited edition. No, Dakshi? Do you agree? We are all limited edition in our own way. Can you find somebody exactly like me in the whole universe? No, it's not possible. And that's my strength. And that's my uniqueness. And would I want to give it up for anybody? No. Then I become a copy of somebody. I become an extension. Would any of us want to be extension of someone?
No.
No. We already are footprints of God. We've already created an impression in the world. I know all of you are thinking, Manjoo, how do I trust you on this? The truth is, everyone, come on, it's a secret. Come to me closer. The truth is, if you do not believe in this, nobody else will believe in you. If you do not believe in you, nobody will believe in you. If you do not love yourself, nobody will love yourself. Do you all agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a strong, statement, I know, but it's just that, I'm okay now. This is a flattering moment. I really want to hear from you guys now. What do you think my age would be?
I don't want to take the risk
I
of
know
answering that.
nobody's taking the risk, but it's okay. I'm going to be really open to suggestive statements. Let me kind of really harden myself. No, just give it a wild guess.
25. I'm gonna
25,
use flattery here.
Mid
26, 26.
26, 25, 26. Okay. Well,
I know the real answer. So
30, 33,
mid 30s.
mid
early
30s.
30s.
Yeah,
Okay.
early. Maybe.
Okay. Now, actually, that was not the question, which was actually something what I was wanting to ask. But over the 38 years I have lived on this earth, I was born in 1981, so it's almost three generations from what I've seen. And if you would ask me the toughest or the phase which needed the most of my survival was teenage. Because why? Because one, it was my hormones which was really working down spiral. That was number one, definitely. And two was the entire situation which was happening around me. So there are two things, everybody, which determines our happiness. Okay, two things. Bhakti, are you with me? Two things. I want you to
Yes, yes,
tell me
ma'am.
this right after. The first thing is your attitude. If you feel you're not happy, if you feel the world is not keeping you happy, the first check out, the checkbox, what you'll have to make sure you strike out is if your attitude is right towards life. And in spite of it, things are not working right, then it is something what we should look at. Second is your environment. How many times have we all heard that, show me your friends and I will say your character? All of us have heard that phrase, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Sanat has not heard. So, Sanat, I'm giving you a lot of boom moments for the day. So, please make sure that you give me a great feedback, okay? So, first one is attitude, and second one is your environment. Now, if these two are checklisted and you're still not happy, then we really need to look into what is actually regressed in you or bottled up. Yes?
I literally did note them down.
Good. Well done. Because I told you I'm going to ask you a question after, right?
and to
Yes.
say that although Bhakti's a little late, she's also part of the executive board. So she's our treasurer. So she's the sincere one of the board. I don't mean to interrupt, but I thought I'd just point that out.
Bhakti. So, yeah. So this, a little bit of tidbits from my learning of, whatever the phase I went through teenage. I had a few things to share with you. Now, I would want to give all of you an activity. Okay. Now, all of us are known to attach ourselves to labels. That is, labels are son of so and so or daughter of so and so. Standard, a school student of so and so, or a section of so and so, or a brother of so and so, friend of so and so. Yes, but now I want you all to write one word which would describe your personality. This cannot be your name. This cannot be your age. This cannot be your qualities. This cannot be your label, like how I mentioned to you before, but this should be your soul. If I ask Anshika, now if Anshika didn't have a name, and if I'm going to ask her, who are you? What would Anshika say? If
It,
not for
yeah.
your name or not for your labels, what would you relate yourself to? For
myself.
example, let me make it easier for you. For example, if I was asked, like when I was asked this question, of course, I had a headache to start with because I've never thought of a question like that. And I was like, are you going nuts? How can, how do I even relate myself to something like that? I was lost. It was like, they left me in center of the forest and I didn't know which direction to go to. And I had a mild headache. I'm pretty serious. I did get a headache because this was something which I have never ever thought about. But after a little prodding, this small intuition came up to my mind, wherein it said, I could just envision a fairy, an angel, and soon after, my first page, or before Lifeolicious, was Angel on a Mission, and it was voted the best positive page of 2015, right after worldwide. Thank you. So, these small intuitions in you, do not ignore them. So, I want you to feel yourself, not by your looks, not by the labels we carry, but by your soul. So, let's take a moment. I want you to think, and I would request all of you to answer, even the ones who are not on video. You could put it up on the chat box, but I want to hear from all of you. Take a moment. Let me play some good music by then. So if you're done, if you got the answer, just give me a thumbs up on the screen so I will know that you're done. I'll wait for all of you to give me a thumbs up. Okay. Arman is ready. Okay. All right, are we done? Okay, so great. I'm going to start with Bhakti. And Arman, would you want to answer? Or would you want to write it on the chat box? Please continue to write. And I will hear from Bhakti first. Yes.
So like I actually don't know. Like I thought of something, but then I don't know if it's that proper, like if it's that much of an appropriate answer what you were looking for. But I would say crazy, because like I'm a little bit crazy, because like not in the like in the good sense, but then okay, why am I saying good sense? Okay, but then like I am a little bit crazy. So but like yeah.
Yeah. Bhakti, there are no right or wrong answers in this because, you know your soul best more than anybody else. And you got to trust in that. Only then
Yeah.
can anybody trust you.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So when you say something, Bhakti, and I know for sure you're feeling so, do not hesitate to or even explain when you're trying to say, just say, no, this is what you're feeling, because I understood that this is what you're feeling. So
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm glad. Crazy. Okay. Tanai? Yeah.
I want to be known as the 24 hour. So why I say this, because you wake me up at 3 a.m. and say you want to talk, I'll talk to you. You wake me up at 6 a.m. and say you want to go out for a jog, I'm like, ready, let's go. So I want to be known as 24 hour. I'm energetic all day, every day. So I want to be known
Nice.
for that.
It also sounded like Duracell advertisement to me. Ever ready. All right. Arman is clapping, but Arman, do you want to answer? Because you said you're ready with the answer. Would you want to answer?
Yeah, so the label which I like to say is caring, I guess, because I am caring. Like I know that. Okay, that's all.
That's good. That's good. Good. Nice. Uh, thank you. Dakshi?
I have not thought of it actually.
Okay. That's all right. Take your time. Ashvi?
Actually, I'm quite I'm sorry. I'm quite indecisive, I would say. So I could not think of a specific answer because there's a little bit of everything in me, I think. I have not yet recognized the dominant characteristic or quality in me. I'm sometimes optimistic, I'm sometimes pessimistic. I sometimes like to live in fantasy, and I sometimes like to, come back to the real world. I like to switch between a lot of things. So I could not choose a
Think
specific word.
that's what all of us do. Actually, if you are, so many people come in and ask me, you're a life coach, so does that mean you're positive all the time and you're inspired all the time? No. Does that mean I have only positives in me? No. I have my positives, I have my negatives, and that's what makes me human. It's just that I would know how to probably get it all in control a little better than somebody who is lost. It's just that. But so Ashvi, you're just being human. So that's all right. Perfect. All right. Good. Sanat.
Uh, yes, ma'am. I uh, I am sure that myself, I am always happy. I'm that type of happy guy all the time because I'm always I'm smiling and I'm positive and I greet people and say and all that. I'm very optimistic about every day, and even at times when I don't know even if sad is the right word, but when I'm down or
Mm-hmm.
depressed or something really bad has even happened, and outside I may be showing that I am depressed, but inside it's not like that. Like inside I'm saying to myself that it's okay, buddy, it could have been worse. The situation is going fine, or I'll be like, don't worry, Sannu, the problem will go on or something. I'm still having that. I'm looking at the bright side of it. I'm always, if not always outside, inside I'm always happy
Or always
with
you feel
myself.
like you're like a sunshine inside. You're able to
Yeah,
pull yourself up. That's
I
good.
think I run on that happiness or
Good. That's good.
something. I think.
That's self-reliance, and that's good. That's a healthy habit. Shivansh.
So I don't know. One word I'd say is expressive, maybe because I never stop at anything to express whatever I'm thinking, and I never hold anything back in my mind.
Good.
So,
That's
like,
important.
even if I want to cry, I cry very openly. I don't stop. If I want to laugh, I laugh. I don't think twice.
That's a beautiful quality. I really hope you guys stay with the same. And I also want to give you all guys specifically on this chart or the class today a special kudos for supporting the girls, or the forum, the CRS. I think it's amazing to see guys support a forum like this. When I heard it from Vinya, I was pretty amazed by the kind of support what you're passing these people. Just make sure that you guys stay the same. It's really good. Well done. Well done. Shrishti, let's hear from you. what is one word which would tell us what Shrishti's soul is all about?
I still can't find the proper word. Like for me also, I have that issue that it's not necessarily I discover something new in myself every day, but there's something that I find dominant in me at a particular phase of time in my life than another quality.
Is that?
But
So what do you
something
think
I would,
dominant in you most of the
as
time?
in like, there'll be like this phase in my life where I'll be like optimistic and I'm able to see everything clearly. And there'll be like this phase sometimes where I need to be so like I need like I'm dependent or something. Like it's just I'm not necessarily able to put myself in one word right now. But
Mm-hmm.
one quality that's always been with me, like I've always tried to hold on to, is I've always tried to be a listener. Like anybody who wants to talk to me about anything, if I can make someone's day lighter, like if I can get some burden off someone's shoulder, I give my best to it. So
That's
I would
amazing.
definitely say listener would be a good quality to
That's
describe
good. Good.
it.
That's a great quality.
Thank you.
Anshika.
Uh, I don't know if there's something which describes me, but then I like to, if somebody asks me why I want to live, I want to live to be free, because there's like, I might not be free now. I'm not even 16. I'm young, but I want to be free. Like, I want to be able to do whatever I want. So, like, I feel like whatever I do, like, my intentions behind everything is to be free.
That's good. I know, as you were saying that, I was reminded of the flying birds. It's like, if there was an object you could relate to it, it could be the flying birds. Because a gypsy soul is so much like that. Spurti.
Um, I want to say dreamer, because I guess I've been, I'm way too much in my dreamland, and I've been like told not to be. I don't think I am like in my dreamland all the time, but then I do like to dream about, a better world and a better place for myself, I guess. I
Spurti,
don't know if
did you
that made sense.
know that the Taj Mahal or the all the wonders of the world, it's all started with a dream? And there were millions of people who ridiculed this person who said he's going to build palace which is going to be made of a single stone of marble, and people said it's just not going to be possible, not only with the Taj Mahal but for anything which created history. There were people who were ridiculed all the time.
But you can't be, always in your dreamland, not be aware of what is going on outside. I mean, that's
No,
what's
I
been
think
told to me.
no, I think it's perfectly okay to dream as much as you know that you are sticking to your reality. If you know where you are and you're dreaming about where you want to be, that is very good. But if you do not know where you are and you're dreaming on what you want to be next, now that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
To just make sure on that. And I think as a dreamer, everybody started with a dream. Every possible invention on earth started with a dream. Would any of us know that Henry Ford, they are one of the top automobile industries. When he started, saying people that he's going to create a car and it's going to run on fuel, it's going to have four wheels, and then there is going to be a steering wheel, what people, they could go through. Nobody believed him and they were just laughing. But when he actually did that, people were saying, now, it's not going to start. It's not going to start. The people were shouting, going on saying it's not going to start. And he just smiled. And then he kept going. And to everybody's amazement, he started and the vehicle moved. And for the first time, people are actually seeing a machine move. So for them, they were amazed. They were all going, wow. And within a few minutes, you know what happened? The same crowd of
So,
people, they said, now this is not going to stop. This is not going to stop. So sadly, this could be the attitude of a few people, and you're going to see these people everywhere, not just when you're making history. You're going to see them in your classrooms, you're going to meet them when you go out to your club meetings, or you're going to see them in your family. you are bound to see these kinds of people. But did Henry Ford stop making a creation, or to be the topmost leading automobile company today? No. Because why? Because he trusted in his dream and he believed in it. Though he did not actually do the reverse gear first, that was a one mistake, one failure what he did. But he was somebody who learned from it and he got back with the second car with the reverse gear. So everybody started with a dream. Everybody had failures, but nobody stopped with a failure. They just took it as a hitchback. They had, a place where they had to probably slow down and then go on full gear. Sometimes in life, we all tend to just stall because there's a failure. Yeah, procrastination is one way of doing it. Ignoring it is the most common one. How many of us just ignore it? When a problem comes, you don't want to deal with it, so you're like, let's sleep over it. We'll look at it tomorrow. Yeah, all of us do that. But do you know what we're actually doing? We are running it on our mind like a tape recorder. The incident would have just happened once, but the more we think about it, you're creating a complete reel of it in our mind. We are reliving that particular pain or that particular emotion thousand more number of times when you do that. So it's very important. I would always tell my students or clients specifically that when you are enjoying something, when you know something good is happening around you, cherish it, accept it, take it all inside like an ice cream. How would we enjoy a popsicle? We would take it lick, we would, bite after bite. We will really enjoy the creaminess of it. I used to be a big fan of it. Especially we call it the cola Pepsis. Now I don't know where, if they are even in market, but they come in tubes and it's so yummy. So, we all used to take that, actually the tube would be done in a minute or two, but we used to actually have it for 15, 20 minutes. And I'm not joking, because we wouldn't just want it to end. So when these kind of happy moments happen in your life, take it all in, seep it on in, and make sure that you cherish it and you keep it in your heart and mind for real long. Now, there are also going to be instances wherein you're going to be pulled down, you're going to be upset, you're going to be angry, you're not going to be liking what is happening. It probably would have made you and got you enraged or got you really hurt. Now, what do you do with these instances? Is you pop them in. You pop them in like a tablet. I think what most of us do is we interchange the links. We tend to actually, cherish the tablets, the medicines. That's the tough phases of life, the hurt situations in life, and we tend to also pop the happy situations. Yes, don't we all do that? Yes, are you with me? Yes, all of us do that. Even I've done that. It took me so many years to understand these concepts and to share these things with you. And I wouldn't want you to actually go through so many years of trial or hurt just like I did to get to these concepts. I wish I had somebody who came in and told me about these things, so I may not have committed a few mistakes in life. So that's how life is. And that's why I'm here today. And I have to thank Vinaya for this whole meeting which is happening. So everybody, please remember, when you see something happy, when you know something is making you happy, remember it as a popsicle. Cherish it, enjoy it through, much longer than how much it could actually go on. And when something bad happens, and it is bound to happen. Now, I don't know, now this is something I want to actually break it all to you. How many of us think life is going to be all happy? We had, only two people. Now, Shivansh, are you sure? Are you going to stick by your answer? I know we all wish it could have been happy, but let's get to the practical facts of life. I don't know whoever told us that life is going to be happy all through, and we all have to be happy. It's all a big lie, everybody. I'm just going to break it to you. It's all a big lie, because life is bound to be carrying a lot of pain, despair, disappointments, failure. All of these are okay. These things happen. And so are the beautiful things: joy, surprise, happiness, care, affection. So are these. Would we all like to? Now, what is your favorite? Tane, what's your favorite food? What do you like to eat?
Pani
What's your
puri.
favorite food?
Pani puri. All day.
Pani puri. Okay, so I give pani puri to Tanai today. Would you enjoy it?
Definitely.
Yes. So tomorrow I'm going to give you pani puri again for breakfast. Would you enjoy it?
Breakfast,
Yeah.
not so much as the initial.
Okay. And again for lunch, I'm going to give Tanai pani puri.
I would not eat it.
You will not enjoy it. Again for
Not
dinner, I'm like, and I'm telling you, Tanai, you said you enjoy it. You said you love it. So you should have it. And I again serve the same thing to you for dinner. Would you enjoy it?
no.
No. Now, if something as simple as a particular food, when it is given over and over again, even though you love it, if it can be overdone with you and you do not enjoy it, do you think life would be happy if it is only happiness? No.
No.
We, we need our downs to show us how happy and steep the up is. And once we go up, we have to go down to see how we can go up. And that's the beauty of life, and that's the beauty of growing up, and that's the beauty of learning. I think we all have to commit mistakes. It's impossible to not make any mistakes. We all will be making mistakes, but make sure that the mistake does not affect you anyway, and you take it as a lesson. I think the most important thing what I would want to tell you by the end of the program right now is, always remember, everybody, to be happy you will have to worry. To be successful, you will have to be facing a few failures. To be peaceful in life, you would have to go through a few regrets. There was this palliative care nurse called Muri who had written a nice blog, which later on got translated to be a book because it is one of the most beautiful writings. And she had actually recorded the epiphanies of the patients who stayed with her. That is, epiphanies are the last words, when what people said. So she was recording it for not 1 year or 2 years, but for 22 years. And she created a small booklet of it. And when they were accessing through it, would you know what was the topmost regret? Any guesses?
Not living life to the fullest or something. I think like not.
Close to that. The regret was they did not follow their heart, fearing what others would say. And before they got to realize it, life was not waiting for them anymore. The I think the problem is we all think life is forever. Don't we all think so?
We do.
Um, just take this, notebook. Is this forever?
No.
No.
No,
No.
because as soon as I finish this notebook, I'm gonna move on to the next one. My iPhone, for that instant, is it forever? No. Once I get an upgraded version,
No.
I'm gonna jump. Now, if just simple things like this are not forever, look at our complex system, physical system, the mental system in us. Is this gonna be forever? No.
No.
So isn't it our responsibility to take care of this beautiful we and ensure that we give it our best every single moment, every single day? Are we doing it?
No.
No. Can we take an oath to do it?
Yes.
Yes. So, in Lifeolicious is my company. I'm going to let Vinaya talk about me or introduce me a little later in detail to you. But in Lifeolicious, we have this project called Lifeolicious Warriors. Now, these are extraordinary teenagers. Now, why I call them extraordinary is because they have that extra instinct in them, because they know what life is about and they want to make that extra leap or effort in life to make a difference to the world, which I see is common with all of us today, too. So, would you all be ready to join me in a project if I'm going to call you on? There are 16 of us, all the 16 of you, would you all be ready for a project which is completely free of cost, which is something what you can do with your eyes closed, and but you would have to do it once in 24 hours. It's something very accessible. Yes, all of you, show me a
Yes.
thumbs up. Yes, all 16 of you. And one, I would have to know if you're working on with me as an accountability partner. So I would want you to tag me along on Instagram as you do the project every day. So I know that you're doing it. And there are also another almost 5,000 students who are doing it, who have already been doing it. So you would also have a community to go with. Okay. This project is called M2H. M2H means make two people happy every day. Now this one, now so many people have asked me that can one of that people be me? Can I make myself happy and can I record that too? Yes, that could be done too. But this is just a reminder for all of us that when we are on this earth and when we are creating our impression every single day, we are making two more impressions every single day. We are making a difference. We are starting out with it every single day. And trust me, once you start with this, it becomes contagious because you would be addicted to make somebody happy. You would want to see them smile. You would want to, see them in gratitude or see them in happiness. And that is very addictive. And this is a happy kind of addiction. Yes? Are you all with them? Are you all with me? Yes?
Yep. Yes.
So for now, to start with, let me see how quick all of you are. Now, quickly, all of you open your Instagram. And I want you to record your happy moment with Lifeolicious today. And please tag Lifeolicious so I will know. And there are top 3 surprise prizes I have for the first 3 posted people. This post should be on what made you happy in this session today. I want you to put it on Instagram, record your comment with picture, with photo, your imagination, but I want you to put it up on Insta and tag Lifeolicious so I could also see that. And the top 3 people will get a surprise gift from me as a gratitude for following through the session so ardently and living it, not just listening, but also putting it in action.
Auntie, some of them don't have Instagram, so I just wanted to bring.
Okay, for those who don't have Instagram, you could put it up on the chat box. So it gets me easy to select the top 3. Vinya says, my mom says that she wants me to make her happy every day. Oh, all the moms want that.
She's listening, and she actually wanted to also say hi, but she's listening, and she.
Oh, so mom is eavesdropping into the program.
Yes, she is. She definitely.
Hi, Priya. Priya and me were classmates from school. So that's how I got to know this wonderful soul called Vinaya.
You know, I was not eavesdropping. I was so excited. Like, I wanted to hear Manjoo talk.
I know. I was just kidding.
Yeah, it was really like she told me you can't be here, but I just came 5 minutes back. I really want to.
Okay, Mom. Thank you. Bye.
Okay,
Goodbye.
So, okay, as you are all working on Insta, I'm gonna. Would you all want to hear something happy? Yes, so let's do that.
From 30th October. Lucknowi ho
Oh
ya
gosh.
Hyderabad. Order kare biryani aaj hi starting at rupees 149.
So funny. Okay. Now, if you ask me what I love to do in all of my sessions, this is the answer. We go hide away in daylight. We go undercover when at the sun. Have a secret side in plain sight. When the streets are empty, that's where we run. Everyday people do everyday things, but I can be one of them. I know you hear me now. We are the different kind. We can do anything. We could be heroes. We could be heroes. Me and you. We could be heroes. We could be heroes. Me and you. We could be. For all those who have done, feel free to join me. Anybody's got the power. They don't see it, but they don't understand. Sitting around and round for hours. You and me, we got the gold in our hands. Everyday people do everyday things, but I can be one of them. I know you hear me now. We are the different kind. We can do anything. We could be heroes. We could be heroes. Me and you. We could be. We could be. Okay, everybody, are you done? Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Are we done? Okay, super. Okay, I've got a few tag notifications. I'm looking forward to hear them. And also, one final thought before we end the session. Now, when I asked for the first question, wherein I asked you if you could describe yourself in one word, imagine how lost we all were. It's pretty lost, right? No, there is no trouble in that because I was also just like you, not in your age, but even when I was in 23 or my 24 years of age, I was still lost. I was still not sure what I was or what I wanted to do. And you know what I did? After I got to know all of this, I thought I should draft a program for teenagers and for people who would love to explore themselves. So we could actually now imagine we all get a new TV, okay, which comes with a remote. Are we all using the TV to our maximum potential? Do you think we all use the TV to our maximum potential? Yes or no? No. Why? Because it does not have it does have an instruction inlet, but we don't read it thoroughly. Do any of us read it totally thoroughly? Though it's a smart TV, I don't use any of it. All that I use it for is just go to my Netflix, I go to my Prime, I watch whatever I need to, and it's done with that. But with humans, do we have an instruction book?
No.
But do you think you would be excited and interested if you had an instruction book? How easy life
Yeah.
would be. How cool would that be? Now, if I tell you it is possible, and if I tell you I wrote this book called Life Parachute, which actually does that, which is an instruction book for life, which is your guide for life, would you be interested?
Yes.
And if I'm telling you, if you're not liking, the course, as soon as you join it, you go through the course and you feel you're not really happy with it the first 3 days, and you want to just, let it be and ask for a refund, and I do not ask you any question, but I just give you a refund, would you be happy with that?
Definitely.
Yes. So
Yes.
what I'm going to do right now is sell myself a little bit. Oh, okay. The Life Parachute website was linked in the last email. So the last email, what you had, it's called www.lifeparachute, lifeolicious We had around, we have around more than, oops, that was in a private window. Vinya, would you just share that, the website details, the Lifeolicious Academy on chat? We have more than 5,000 people who have completed the course. And the best part about it is obviously it is not expensive. It is just the pricing, what we would probably give for a dinner meal of pizzas and the cold chocolava cakes, what we get, it would probably just be priced that. But the feedback, what you get, the immense pleasure, the knowledge, what you get when you finish the book is amazing. It is spectacular, because you become one of the most powerful, the most, imagine if I knew what my strengths are, yeah, and my weaknesses are. Will I let you come and play around with my weakness? No.
No. No.
But how easy it is if I do not know what my weakness is and people come and show me what my weakness is. Now, is that going to be helpful? No. But with Life Parachute, you get to know about yourself, just like, much better than all the subjects we learn. And gradually, let me tell you, everybody, I don't remember using an algebra till date. I haven't used a Pythagoras theorem after school anytime. I've not used my biology study anywhere. But all that I needed was, when things were not working out, I needed to know how to get it right. All that I needed was, when I failed somewhere, I just wanted to know how to get back and bounce back. And sadly, our subjects in school are not enough for it. In our days, we had something called model science, where we used to have model stories, and then we used to have a feedback session, which was kind of effective. But now, obviously, this generation, the millennials, are much, much smarter than that. You do not need model science lessons, but you would need absolute self-discovery lessons, just like the Lifeolicious Academy. So please feel free to visit the Academy, and I would love to put you all in an exclusive group, so all of you could interact, and we all could be in one particular group until we finish. It's just a 5-day course. So, and this small question, what I asked you, if after this course, after 5 days, not this question, if I'm going to ask you what triggers you, how are you going to handle that? You would be able to answer me that in a flicker of a moment. This is what the book can teach you. This is how the book can help you go in depth with yourself and make yourself the most precious thing and create the difference in the world which you all are already living. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very, very much. It was absolute pleasure, being in the mid of all the smiles and all the cutie expressions all through the heart. Thank you very much for being an amazing audience. I really loved being here with you. Thank you, Parth. I look forward to see you in Lifeolicious Academy, the 5-day course where we all work together, and you also get a certificate with it, meaning you can also train somebody. So you don't need Manjoo again to come in and train you, but you can actually create a difference by sharing it with your friends, by training them. And that's amazing. We can all create together a world of ripple and a world of happiness, and all over, not in something expensive, but just over the cost of a pizza party.
Yeah.
Thank you. And don't forget to do the M2H project. I'm going to look forward every single day for your tags and posts. Please make sure you post every day one picture which says whom did you make happy and how. Why are we doing this? There is enough of post-COVID information on Insta or in any other social media. There is enough negativity in this world. And let's do a bit of talking positive. Maybe you'll never know. There may be somebody who's getting inspired by your post and which brings a smile and which they may be passing it on to someone. This is how small ripples are created, and that's how oceans are made. Yes, thank you very, very much.
I just like to say that speaking for me, this is my favorite session that Girl Up CIRS has ever hosted before. I loved it, and I can say on behalf of everybody that I thoroughly enjoyed it. Everything that Auntie
Can I hear from everyone? Thanks, Vinya. Spurti, how did you feel? And let's be honest, so I get to actually hear.
No, I mean, I agree with Vinay. Like, this was one of the best sessions we've ever had. And I mean, it's really great to hear that, someone's actually taking this so seriously and, spreading, such good knowledge, I would say, amongst us. So thank you for that. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you, Spurti. Anshika.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're an amazing person. First of all, I would like to say.
Thank
and,
you.
Whatever you taught us today, I'm pretty sure that it's gonna help all of us. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Anshika. I'm so glad I could, get you to think a little differently. Thank you. Shrishti.
Ma'am, I had a great time today. And like for us teenagers, we're generally a bunch who think that the world doesn't understand us yet. Like we generally tend to think that. So having people like you who tend to come down to our level, who tend to try and understand us for who we are and try to make us see life in a better way, that's always somewhere a comfort to like people like just our age group. So it's always nice to get to know people like you, and I had a great time today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Shrishti. Shivansh.
Yeah, so
Happy Shivansh. I'm going to call you the happy Shivansh.
So I've normally never been so active in sessions, but I found this one to be very interactive, and I really enjoy that about this. So I think I'm taking a lot from here, and I'd be very happy going forward from now, knowing that there are so many things that were there on the back of my mind that don't worry me anymore.
Amazing. Thank you. Sanat.
Yes, ma'am. So actually, if I may begin, I could not attend the previous sessions because of some miscommunication. So this is my first session, and I think that it was an amazing start for the way it's going for me now. It was an amazing start because like I mentioned, I would in some situations I would still be happy inside, but then I would think, why is life sometimes so cruel? Why does it have to go down? Why can't I always go up? And you have made me understood that it has to happen, and without that happening, life is not going to be exciting. It may be just, I guess, boring maybe, but you made me understand a lot of things, and I had a really good time. I think it was this 1.5 hour. It was really, really worth, and I'm taking a lot back. So thank
Thank
you
you, Sanat.
for
The next time
everything.
you feel low, remember Tanay and his pani puri.
Yes, surely. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Ashvi? Okay, Ashvi's not here. Dakshi?
Yeah. So
Oh, okay, sorry. Ashvi, yeah. Go on, Ashvi.
yeah. Okay. I think this is the first time I've talked with a person I don't know completely this much. Otherwise, I don't talk that much. So I think this was a good interaction for me about life and getting to know myself a little better.
Thank
It
you.
was a very
Thank
good
you
session.
for trusting me. It's I'm delighted to hear that.
Ethan.
Nakshi.
Yeah, I feel like it was like very, very nice. I was able to I was able to understand what you're speaking. I was able to relate what you're speaking, and I could really believe what you're speaking. I could really trust like what you're saying is actually right, and I can actually follow that. So yeah, it was very nice.
Thank you. Tanay?
So I really enjoyed the session, and the bit I liked the most was where I like developed a bit of self confidence in myself, that now I know that I can take this step forward, just shunning away all the criticism that might come my way, because at the end of the day I'm going to look back and see what good has happened, and I'm really excited for the M2H thing. I want to do that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good. But just stay that way. Keep at it. Bhakti.
Yeah. So my this whole part has been paining since the last 5 minutes because I've been smiling so much. I could relate so much to what you were saying. This whole part is actually paining for me. And then I wanted to like I'm so excited right now because I get to share my gratitude. This session has been amazing. I'm so angry at myself for missing the starting part because the part from where I joined itself was so amazing for me. I'm thinking that, oh my God, why didn't I join before? So yeah, so this whole part is paining because of you. So that goes to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Bhakti.
Yeah.
Anybody else who are on participants? You want to say something on the chat box or let me hear your beautiful voice? You're free to. Also, I have a surprise for those who are staying till the end. You know, I love people who stay till the end.
Can I get my charger? I need to
Yeah,
plug it
please.
in.
Go ahead.
Ma'am, actually, if I may, one more thing I want to add is,
Yes.
like one of the things that keeps me happy every day other than smiling is that, I do what I can to make the people around me at least happy. I either it be like, I just will say good morning, I will just greet them, or I will even speak to them. And if we are sharing something, if we are exchanging thoughts, I will say I will listen and all. But I usually mainly, I kind of did that. It made me happy, but it made me happy as well. But
Okay.
you have also given more thought, more meaning to doing that, making other people happy, have given more meaning. So yeah, that's another highlight I would like to have, uh, I would like to
Thank
share,
you,
and
Sana.
I really appreciate that.
Thank you, Sana. Thank you for being so open and
Yes, ma'am.
letting me know, taking that moment to let me know. It's very important for us speakers by the end of this session. All that matters to us is how we made you feel after the session. There's no point of going on lectures or telling you, I did this, I did that, you come join the course. This is easy. But did I make you feel better? Did I make you feel happier? Are you feeling stronger? Now, this is my direct correlation as a speaker, and I'm going to sleep absolutely peacefully because of all of you today. And I am going to be looking forward to have you all on Lifeolicious Academy, so we all can be on one group and venture this amazing journey called our souls, what it is meant to do, what are we meant to be. And you would have everything cleared out just like a map in right in front of you with life parachute. I can assure you that in 5 days. I'm going to look forward to, we have this new batch starting in this week, that is Monday, today. So it would be great if all of you would join in today. So tomorrow we start off with the first day. Okay. So is that it? Is there any more questions what you would want me to answer? I have shared a few of my pictures which are going to be of great asset to you. All that we had discussed today, you can see the corresponding pictures. Now, from whatever I have shared with you, all of these have pointers on life parachute as well. So I've just shared those few pages, so all of you would remember. Please take them, stick them on your wall so you would remember to do it every single time. I have this vision board right next to me which tells me what I need to do every single day if I want to reach wherever I want to. So you need those reminders in life all the time. Okay? So I look forward to see you all in academy. No more doubts. Is everybody clear? Is there anything burning, any burning question? I'm available. No. Okay. Vinaya, can I take leave? Is there anything?
Yes, everyone can. Thank you guys so much for coming and staying. Missing those IPL matches. I hope you guys can go check the scores after. Everything Auntie said, all the files and her websites, everything will be linked in the next email. And I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you for coming. But all the executive board members, please stay back. But everyone else can. Good night and have a good rest of the day. Happy November. I hope this month is awesome. All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Bye,
I
Auntie.
look forward
Thank you so
to
much.
see feedbacks on Instagram or Facebook.
Yes.
Yes.
Bye. Good night.